This is the world of company secretaries. On this channel, you can watch interviews with company secretaries across the world. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell icon. Sir, going further, since you have a firm and it's based out of Mumbai and Thane, and you have multiple partners and a bigger team, what are the kind of laws that your firm handles, and what are the kind of assignments with the wide range of assignments that you take?
Yeah. Of course, we handle company law. From corporate law, we handle securities law. We also handle foreign exchange related laws. Not only advisory services, but also our representation services before various authorities. My firm is also having expertise in formation of non-banking financial corporations. We also help the companies to get listed on MSME as well as to the main board of the stock exchange. And yes, debt listing is also one of the thing. We also helped a company in getting all the necessary registrations, a foreign company to get all the necessary registration to set up factory in India. So that was another means two of my partners were continuously doing for 2 years the same job again and again. And that was also an amazing experience. And apart from this, and one of my partner is into NCLT, and that's how our practice is today.
Yes, sir. So there's a huge range of opportunities, especially for the viewers, since most of them are either just starting off or they're still studying CS. They feel that company law is very limited and it is like form or something related to only secretarial document. Yes, that is one part of it, but there's a huge opportunities, like you said. And you'd mentioned about NCLT, even initially and just now, sir. So in NCLT, what are the wide opportunities? Because despite company secretaries who have opportunity in NCLT, we see that even when we see in Bangalore NCLT, most of them are advocates and lawyers, and very few are company secretaries who are representing. So, can you tell us what are the opportunities? First point, and second point, how should one be prepared in terms of skills and preparation to appear in NCLT?
See, if you really don't have any case in NCLT, I would advise to become a regular NCLT practitioner. You have to keep on going to NCLT, sit, listen to what are the proceedings. At least you do it for 3 4 months. Try to assist another professional, either it is a company secretary or lawyer. Assist him in his matters. It may be you may not get anything out of that, but at least for 3 4 months you'll understand what are the different proceedings which happen, what is application, what is petition, what is rejoinder, what is sir rejoinder, how it is to be drafted, how to present well. It may also happen that a professional is not able to appear in the court, so he may give you a call, you represent on his behalf, you take dates on his behalf. So if you do like this, definitely the professionals whose hands are full, he'll start releasing his cases to you, and that way you can develop your practice.
So you can start small and, like you said, assist a senior professional who's a CS or a lawyer, and slowly you'll be able to learn. I think this is again a very good advice, because starting is a big problem for many people. They say, okay, how do we start? We didn't learn it during training, etc. But I'm sure this piece of advice will go a long way. So going further, we'll stick with litigation. You were having a good experience with securities law litigation, and not many people have dealt with this when we talk about, again, company secretary profession. So can you tell us a little bit about what are the kinds of litigation which comes about, and how should one be prepared to face it?
So we have to understand when I speak about securities market litigation, so the trigger point will be a Securities and Exchange Board of India. So if in case of any non-compliances, Securities and Exchange Board of India issues notice that is called as a show cause notice to respective market participant. So you can help your client to draft replies to that show cause notices. These show cause notices could be for insider trading violation. It could be for a violation of unfair trade practices, or conducting commissioning of unfair trade practices. It could be for non-compliances with listing agreement. So these are the major areas for which SEBI may issue notice, show cause notices to your clients, and you can help your client in making representations. You can help your client in making representations before SEBI, and post that, once anything negative order is issued against you, then the SEBI, then you may approach against SEBI's order with Securities Appellate Tribunal. And after Securities Appellate Tribunal, if you're unlucky, then the matter goes to Supreme Court of India. And of course, as a company secretary, you cannot appear before Supreme Court of India. So you have practice to be before SEBI as well as before SAT. So even we can appear before SAT.
Yes, sir. So SEBI and SAT, in fact, that was one of my questions which I was planning to ask you about. We know that lawyers are the only ones, being the members of the Bar Council of India, who can appear before the courts, or what not tribunals, that is the traditional courts. But it is also a fact that when it comes to a specialized law, like corporate laws or securities market, company secretaries have in-depth knowledge as compared to maybe some of the lawyers. We can't generalize. Of course, there are some great lawyers who have amazing knowledge, but most of them who don't have that knowledge also are appearing. Is there something which you feel that even company secretaries should be allowed to appear before the courts only in specialized matters, which is having specialized knowledge? What is your opinion on that?
See, as a subject expert, yes, we also get called, but appearing before normal courts is, I think, it's a bit difficult, because you need to be on the rolls of Bar Council of
Yeah.
India. And once you are on the on the rolls of Bar Council of India, you cannot hold CS practice certificate.
Yes.
COP, holding COP is not possible. And yes, there are few Chinese line, there are few watermarks that I will not step into your territory, you
Yes.
don't step into my territory. And anyway, before quasi judicial authorities, we have our presence getting felt. So we have to work on that. So rather than pitching on normal courts, if we keep our footprints, larger footprints on the opportunity which is before us, I think that cake is yet to be eaten. So let us not think about practicing in
Okay.
normal courts.
Yeah, I think that cake is yet to be eaten is true. That opportunity is already so huge that first let us eat that cake and then we can look at the bigger cake later.